February 2007, my younger sister-in-law's marriage got fixed up. My in-laws wanted a Honda City car from my parents for my sister-in-law, and my parents refused to give that. Because of which, I don't know because of which or what, but on 9th May 2007, my sister-in-law got married, and on 12th of May 2007, she left her house and came back. And now the blame was on me, that because my parents and I had refused to give her dowry, my sister-in-law, we had refused to give her a car, that's why her marriage had broken. She filed a case of dowry harassment and domestic violence against her husband and eventually got a divorce. But her divorce ended my total entry into that house. Now I was not even allowed to enter that house with my daughters. In November 2007, my husband hacked my email account. He sent some love letters from my email account to my sister-in-law's husband to try to prove that I am not of a good character. That case is pending in the police stations. He wanted a mutual divorce because he wanted to remarry to have sons now. March 2008, he took a separate accommodation and he said that we'll shift there. My mother-in-law kept all my jewelry with her, my Almira with her. I still agreed because that was a very small price to pay for if my daughters get a stable home. My parents bought me again another Almira. They settled the whole house. But on the very first night, my husband said that he wants a mutual divorce. And that he had taken up this new house just to save his parents and his sister from any clutches of the law. I was thrown out in the middle of the night. It was during this visit that I came across the papers of the ultrasounds done during my pregnancy. They had always been in the custody of my husband. I came across them, I managed to sneak them out, and I filed a case under the PNDT Act, under Domestic Violence Act against them for hacking and dowry harassment. And all the cases are in the court. On 21st October, the court took cognizance against the hospital where the sex determination test was done. My in-laws, just to pressurize me, they have filed a custody case on 26th of October. For the past 4 years, they have not bothered about the children. They have refused to accept them. They wanted a DNA test done because they refused to accept that these daughters are my husband's. And now, just to save himself from the law, he wants his daughters. He knows that they are my weakness. He knows that he can force me to give any statement in the court if he has these daughters. And that's why he just wants their custody. But how can I send them there? How can I send them there to the father who wanted me to kill them while they were in my tummy? How can I send them to the father who said he wants DNA test because some priest had told him that he'll be the father of a son, who has never accepted them as his daughters? He has never bothered to inquire how they are doing. He never inquired by which school they are going. He has not bothered about them, and now just to save himself he wants the daughters. I'm not sure they'll be safe there. I'm afraid they'll be killed the day they go there. They are growing up with so much of love here. It will be just I'm afraid for their lives. I have been thrown out of the job. I was forced to resign. And every other harassment is being done because I filed a case against a big hospital and against my in-laws for sex determination. Most of the public, most of the authorities here, most of the judiciary, most of the public police authorities, they feel that it's me who's wrong. My husband and in-laws are not wrong in wanting a son. Everybody wants it. The appropriate authority who is supposed to take action against the hospital has advised me to go ahead with the next pregnancy and give my husband a son. To which I asked him that, what do you mean? That should I go for a sex determination in my next pregnancy? Or does he consider women as a machine to go on giving birth till they get a son? Why I am being harassed? But yes, I'll fight for their lives. I'll fight for my daughters. I have been doing it and I'll continue to do it.